Part 2, you are going to hear a radio program about a new youth outreach program. Before you begin, take some time to look at questions 11 to 16. Listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16.
Hello listeners. This week I have an expert from the EC on the program to talk about their new youth initiative.
Hi, my name is Corinna and I am working at the European Commission as a national expert. I would like to tell you something about the new Erasmus Plus program and especially about the new massive open online course developed by Salto Participation and 9 Erasmus Plus national agencies. While the current young generation is in general the best educated generation ever, there are still vulnerable and disadvantaged young people everywhere. The current socio-economic situation has also created more challenges for young people. It is vital to our future that young people have their place in the labor market, and be able to participate in a society NBSP, where education fosters personal development, where active citizenship is promoted and critical but creative thinking is encouraged. The tragic events in Paris and Copenhagen at the beginning of 2015 have shown us, in the hardest way, the devastating impact of non-participation and alienation of young people from shared values and fundamental rights, like respect for diversity and freedom of expression. To reach out to a much larger number of young people in all corners of the European Union and of all possible backgrounds are therefore a major priority. Information and the possibility to participate must reach a diversity of youth and be open for all regardless of their cultural and social background. When we have asked young participants in our youth programs what they got out of it, they overwhelmingly said they have learned about planning and organization, about turning ideas into action, thinking logically, and drawing conclusions, developing future opportunities and even about budget planning.
Before you hear the rest of the audio, take some time to look at questions 17 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 17 to 20.
Evidence shows that getting a job is not just about having the right diploma. Employers are increasingly looking for skills acquired through non-formal learning experiences. With the new Erasmus Plus program for education, training, youth and sport, we recognize the importance of non-formal learning. We are therefore happy that the new Erasmus Plus program offers increased learning opportunities in the youth field and that particular effort will be made to promote social inclusion and the participation of young people with special needs or with fewer opportunities. The new Erasmus Plus program especially supports the provision of the necessary resources, materials and tools for youth workers, and mobility opportunities across the European Union, and even to or from non-EU countries, to allow youth workers to learn about cultural diversity and different practices in youth work in other countries. One tool to learn more about is the new possibilities of Erasmus Plus's newly developed massive open online course, coordinated by Salto Participation and 9 Erasmus Plus national agencies. Massive open online courses, the so-called MOOCs, are new forms of effective learning modules for the future. They enable the participation of a broad audience and increase the outreach of youth workers. Young people from all over Europe can take part wherever they live and learn about the possibilities of the new Erasmus Plus program to improve their lives. Thanks for having me on the program. You can find links to the Erasmus Plus project and MOOCs on the station website. Don't hesitate, be part of it too.
This is the end of part 2.